Welcome to the course for TSQL programming and scripting for SQL Server database administrator and developer. In this video session, we are going to learn about login trigger. Even our last video, we have discussed about the login trigger and we have went through the one example. That is how to restrict the total number of SQL Server connection. Total number of SQL Server connection means we want to limit the connection, like we want 50 connections would happen through the SQL Server, and we have written the script. But in this video, we are going to learn how we can limit the particular single user connection. Means single user, we want they can connect only 2 connection, or we want particular user can connect through SQL Server and he has to make only 3 sessions. We don't want any single user can, or not single user, particular user can create maximum 3 sessions. Or if you have like 5 users in your database, just your example, so all user can create 3 connection only, not more than that. Here, so that's why we are going to learn how to limit the number of SQL Server connection for particular user. Here connection is not important. Here user, how many session he is going to create, that is going to be important, and that one we are going to limit for 3. So we will go now and we will start our practical session. Instead of typing the code, I will try to just copy and paste our script. So just we'll go and we'll see what is this sys.dm_stes_session. This is going to display me how many connection is there for SQL Server. For me, you can see there is a 2 connection. This 2 connection is made by me only. So you can see this is a 55 with this session where I'm running the script, and 54 is this. You can see the left hand side, that is also 1 connection. I want to limit the connection that no user can create more than 3 session or 4 sessions. So for me, I want 3, so I will make it 3. And second thing, how we will do this, in the last video session we are just limiting to the count, but here what we will do, we will take individual that login, which login user will connect to the SQL Server. Just example, like I have connected through Lenovo, right? I have connected through Lenovo login. So Lenovo login can be able to create only 3 sessions. How we will figure out this? This is very simple. Using the help of this script, we will able to do this. So what I am going to do, I am not running this script now. I will just copy and paste into the down, because I don't want to create more this one. So here what I have taken, I have just declared one variable and I am setting the variable with this function. What is this function? Original_login. If you will go and run select and given the function name, it is going to display you the which login you have connected through the SQL Server. In my case, I have connected through the Lenovo login. So what I have to do, when any person is trying to connect with the SQL Server, you already know trigger is going to be fired as per login trigger, which one we have understood in the last video session. In this, when the trigger is going to be fired, trigger has to figure out which user has, what is the username or what is the login name he has logged into it. That session should be not more than 3. In my case, I have written this example, and what I'm going to do, I will remove this. Instead of writing count, I will give the star, so I will get the all detail, right? I have declared one variable, original_name. It is going to give me the current session, means this SQL Server for this 55 session, which login has been connected. If I will go and I will execute, you can see it is going to give me the two value. For me, if you want only count, then you can give the count and put it this into the bracket. And if I'm going to execute it, it is not give the whole result, it is give just a count. What I have done, if I have increased one more count, what is the value of this? The value is 3, this is 3. So I will close this and I will run again. Let's see now. So it is 2 connection, right? So I hope you understood how the script has been written. This script is when anybody will try to log in into the SQL Server and he's make the connection, that time what will happen? It will be check the connection for that. Means trigger will fire, trigger will execute this query. Just if the Tom user has connected with the SQL Server, he is creating one session. So once he is logged into the SQL Server, and once he is logged into the SQL Server, directly trigger will execute this session. It will figure out what is this login name he has connected through the Tom login. He will check Tom login, how many session he has created. If it is 3, it will not allow to create the 3. If it is 1, it will allow you to create. If it is 2, it will allow you to create. If it is a 3, it will allow you. But if it is a more than 3, it will not allow, because every time you will open the session, it is going to, your trigger is going to be fired. So I'm not going to this part. I'm going here and just I will try to create the trigger. So create trigger is just create trigger name on all server for login, and then I have to start begin. I'm declaring one variable. In this, I'm saving the original underscore name, that is will be give the exact login name. Then this is the script which one I have already explained. Even the beginning also I have explained it. I am taking the count. If count is 3, if it is count is 3, then what is going to be happen, right? It is going to allow you. If it is a more than 3, it will not go to the F loop. It will come out and it is going to print more than 3 connection. It is going to print you are not allowed to have more than 3 connection. Login by that login name, which person is logging to that login, and it is failed. And what will happen? Session is going to be rolled back. So I will execute this. So my trigger has been created successfully. In this point, what I'm going to do, I'm just creating one more session here, right? So you can see it is connected successfully. And if I want to know my session, so I will use this code. I will run in down. So how many session is there? You can see the 3 session. If I will try to make one more connection, what happened now? It is failed because trigger is fired and it is not allowed you to create the some other session. So using this login, I have created 3. So what I will do, I will try to log in with some SA account. Connected now. Okay, it is giving some error, but it is connected now. So if I will go and execute this, let's see what is the exact. It is showing like 2 session is already created for this. I will try to create one more session, right? It is connected successfully, but I will try to create one more session. It is failed. It is not, because it will not work, because your logging session for SA is more than 3. So trigger is firing every time it is going to match with that number is match. If the number is going to be matched, if the condition is going to be satisfied, it will allow you to open the session. If it is not matched, then it is going to fail. One more example we'll go and do here. I will go to this security and I will try the create the new login, but still it is not working. So there is some problem. It is always happen, right? If you are getting this kind of problem, what you have to do, you have to just disconnect the SQL server and you have to log in through. Now, if in this case, if you have disconnected with all login, right? And if I will close this all connection, let's see, it is allowing me to not or connect. So I was able to correct it successfully. In this point, because my session was more than 3, that's why it is not allowing me to connect. So what I will do, I will go to the login and will try to create one new login. Okay, it is not working. Let's see. Okay, it is allowing me. So what I will do, I will giving here one login. I'm creating one test login on SQL Server. Password I am giving. Okay, I have given the password. And here what I'm doing, I'm just making is the public only. Okay, and now I've tried to log in using the test login. Okay, it's asking for new password. So because I have not unchecked that. So I have corrected through test login. So already I have the trigger. So if you are seeing like if I'm creating one session, so it is failing, right? It's not allow me to make the more than 3 connection. But what will be happen for this user test login. Just see, 1 connection, 2 connection, 3 connection, 4 connection, 5 connection, 6 connection. Even I am creating multiple of session for this test login. What happened? Why trigger is not fired for it, right? So let understood this concept. In the beginning also I told these things, right? Now here I have connected through the Linebo login, right? So this time what I will do, I want to count for Linebo. Even I will remove not count, I will put the star. Let's see how many it is showing. It is showing like 3 correction you have already made, right? For this Linebo login. Okay. After that, what I'm going to do, I will take this one, and for this test login, I have created one session. Just I will run and I will give. It is giving 61 session. That's correct. If I'm going for other one, if I'm executing, again it is giving me only one session. Even I have connected through 2 session, but it is not showing me like 2 session you have connected. Why? This has happened because this logging don't have permission to find out how many session he has connected, because process access I have not given, right? That's why what happened, whenever this trigger is going to be fired, he is getting only one connection. So it is allowing you to create other one. So if you want to restrict, what you have to do, you have to give the process admin. Even you can give the individual permission also, but I will go here because I think I have created with multiple of session. Okay, it is I will connect it, disconnect again, going with a login. Okay, you leave it, no problem. I will give the process admin and create it, given okay. This time I will try to connect with okay. So now I am facing some problem. Maybe you will also face this kind of problem, right? So login failed, and it is even there is no connection also, then also it is not allowing you to connect. If I'm going with Windows, it is allowing to connect, but okay, it is not allowing me to connect. So just one thing I will do. See here, it is giving the problem. And even I was able to connect with this, I'm not able to perform anything. I will just disable this login. Then I will try to connect with test login. Okay, so successfully I have created. I will just enable it. Now I have already made the session with the test login. Let's see now how many session it is there with this test login. I will use any script you can use. I have executed it. So now you can see test login having the 3 connection. Just we'll make the one more session. Now it is not allowing. Why? Because that time whenever we are executing this script, right, it was giving only for one connection. But now if you will see, it is giving how many connection it is made by test login, right? So you can see this is the test login. So I have given the process admin permission, and because of this process admin, we will able to SQL Server is able to get the session, and after that, it once this user login is trying to connect with SQL Server, it will will fired, and this trigger is going to figure out how many connection is there. If this connection is more than 3, it will failed, and it will allow you to just create only 3 sessions. So this is very, very important as per performance wise. If you want to limit something, that is important depending upon that no, as per your requirement. So now I will delete this. Now if I, okay, now it is deleted. So I think there will be no problem. I will go and I will connect with direct Windows successfully. Thanks for watching this video. Please continue to watch my next video session. There I am going to discuss about how user with the specific client dynamics, how to restrict any user to connect only with SSMS. Like I don't want even SQL Server, you can connect with SSMS, command line, PowerShell. So multiple of ways are there, but you want only that all user can connect using with the SSMS. So that also you will able to do using this trigger. So that one we are going to learn in the next video session. Thanks for watching this video.